legislature party merge with BJP. Group A has the required the numbers, says Assembly Speaker. This is the thing is going on. Sovereign 6, the clarity from Governor. Jharkhand CM calls for an end to 3 weeks of confusion over EC's letter. TN CM launches break pass scheme. It is not a freebies but government's duty, says Stalin. Excellent. This is the thing. To protect education system, to develop state and country. If we launch like this breakfast for the children, that will be the lot of benefits. Our country will going to get lot of benefits from this. Nallala sound banjayani. Delay in Gouts flagships PMAYA G schemes to invite penalty. Center to fine states that do not meet targets. Roger Federer to retire after Laver Cup. Aim is conciliation with all merged group in NE. Fall in insurgency incident, says Shah. Only headlines you can observe. BJP run MCD planning to create 16 more land files in Delhi. Deputy CM. No such plan. Instead, corporation working to flatten existing land files, says BJP. L&G note for the ABC probe into guest teachers' salary fraud. To serving and to retired vice principals under scanner. BJP releases tinge videos on exercise scam. Sisodia dares CBI to arrest him if it's true. BJP releases sting video on exercise scam. Sisodia dares CBI to arrest him if it is true. Is good. Aravind Kejriwal extended support to his deputy. Blood donation driven on Bhagat Singh University. Compensatory afforestation in other states likely. Union Environment Minister has taken cognizance of DDS letter seeking permission, says officials. ED to the move application for transfer for Jain's case. Ambulance driver shot dead in city. 35 years old ambulance driver returned from the working and a motorcycle was shot dead by the unidentified bike borne the men near Samaspur Kasla in southwestern Delhi on Thursday the morning. The police said the victim, identified as a Sunil, used to work at Raurula Ram Hospital. A case has been registered and investigation underway. SC6 gout response on curtailment of school hours. PIL claims 1 lakh students affected. Gout attributes to it to higher population identity, the post-COVID rush. Nora Patehi quizzed for second time in Sukesh Chandrasekhar case. Actor confronted with the Pinky Irani police. Convicted in 2004, Vasant Vihar murder case, arrested 52 years old. AAP opponent trade the balls over Breeze, the poaching in Punjab, trying to weaken democracy, ruling party accused to diverting attention. AAP calls all party, the public representatives to Delhi, BJP poaching bids to the discuss. Tamil Nadu CS summoned over alleged conversions. State was asked to inquire to complaint at children's home. Protesters desperate to rescue education director in Tripura. AD Hope teachers demanded reinstatement in service. Green node awaited for housing project for MPs, 184 flats to be the built in center Delhi. Dollar man is 2 years jail term into trafficking case suspended. Serial car thefts, joyride comes to screeching halt. Delhi police has arrested the Anil Chauhan, who allegedly stolen around the 6,000 cars from across the country over the past 24 years, and is the kidnapping of the gang of 500 auto lifters with an annual turnover of at least 60 crores. Arnabjit Shur, the pieces together his journey from being a cab driver in the capital to a repeat offender. Wow, what is this dangerous? Wow, a very big story is there. We'll see. The actor I am is because of the person I am. Where small is more. Thoughts platters are gaining the popularity in the city, with youth in the particular, the making the switch from heavy meals to snacks. We will see. Move to pick Gujarat based on expert advice. YouTuber get 6 months jail for remarks on judiciary. He hasn't expressed regret for remarks. Madurai HC bench. Move to pick up Gujarat based on expert advice. Vedanta chairman says Maharashtra made a huge effort to outbid for the state for semiconductor plan. Odisha BJP asked to strengthen base to better 2019 LS tally. 3 days training camp in Puri ends. MDMK to protest against the Shah's remarks on Hindi. Poster war between Trinamool BJP in Bengal Assembly. MLAs spar over the alleged violence. Hamidist protest the Karnataka passes anti-conversion bill. It will be introduced in the Legislative Assembly later during this session. CBI arrests ex-WBBSE president. AP government committed to idea of the decentralization. AP government committed to idea of decentralization. Kerala Government to launch anti-rabies vaccination drive from the September 20. House ruckus the case LDF seeks to change the political narrative. The issue has continuation dimension, says party convener. Demolition of resort begins in Kerala Iceland. Among the buildings to be raised including the 54 villas and main block. Restored Kub Shahi tombs will be make case for heritage city KTR. The wells inside the tomb complex date back to the 15th century. Minister K.T. Ramarao, Consul General of the US, consulted in Hyderabad, Jennifer Lawrence. Solar scam accused seeks CBI probe. The High Court of the Kerala has issued the notice to the Central Bureau of the Investigation (CBI) and the central and the state government on the petition filed by the solar scam accused, demanding a probe into the role of 14 people, including the former Chief Minister Oommen Chandy's son Chandy Homans, and the few ministers in the Chandy's led cabinet in the alleged sexual exploitation of the petitioner. New secretary to be named after Ambedkar. Giving his name to the seat of power is a matter of pride to people, Telangana CM. We have to see. New secretariat to be named after Ambedkar. Giving his name to the seat of power is a matter of the pride to people, Telangana CM. The Telangana government has decided to name the new secretariat complex under the construction here after the father of the constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao has asked the Chief Secretary Somesh Kumar to take the necessary step to the matter to release from the Chief Minister's office said. Quoting Mr. Rao, the release said the considered giving Dr. Ambedkar name to the seat of power in the state was the matter of pride to the people. The decision was a role model for the rest of the country. The goal set by Dr. Ambedkar for the uplift of the downtrodden in social, political, financial and cultural space was followed by the state government in itself the governance model. Mr. Rao called that the separate Telangana become a reality because of the Article 3 in the Constitution, which favored the smaller states. The state government also implemented the spirit of the Constitution, which had vacated the humanitarian administration for the SC, ST, BCs, minorities, women and economical weak among the caste. A special democracy features was embedded in India with diverse demographic character which Dr. B.R. Ambedkar visualized. The state drew the inspiration from the Dr. Ambedkar's ideas that equal right to the opportunities would flow to the all sections only in a federal setup. Mr. Rao said that the government would set up the one more ideas before the country by giving the name Dr. Ambedkar to the new secretariat after having led from the front in the secretariat and as a role model in the short period. Therefore, it was no casual demand of the state government through a resolution of the assembly to seek Ambedkar's name for the Central Vista Project House, the new parliament. He also said he would write a letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi to name the new parliament after Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Okay, good. K. Chandrasekhar Rao, this is the new secretariat building for Telangana state. The working, the progress, the new inaugurated the secretariat complex in Hyderabad. ఇది ఇనాగ్రేట్ అయిన తర్వాత అంబేద్కర్ పేరు పెట్టాలని కేసీఆర్ డిసైడ్ చేయడం, దాని నరేంద్ర మోడీ కూడా మన దేశంలో పార్లమెంట్ ఢిల్లీలో కడుతున్నటువంటి మనం కొత్త కట్టిన పార్లమెంట్ భవనానికి అంబేద్కర్ పేరు పెట్టాలని చెప్పి కేసీఆర్ డిమాండ్ చేయడం, ఇది శుభ పరిణామం, మంచి ఆలోచన. లేకపోతే వాళ్ళు ఏదో నరేంద్ర మోడీ పేరు పెట్టుకునే మాసల వాళ్ళు. Parliamentary business and an essential pit stop. Referring bills to the department related to the parliamentary standing committee does help the process of lawmaking. We will see later. Climate action that runs on cooperative federalism. The outcome of the grand challenge, the one and the tender for the electric business, is an innovative, the model for India and the world. Should India choose manufacturing over services? Yes, manufacturing can create the higher productivity jobs, but India limited state capacity is a risk. We will see that also. A dilemma over the blood donation, the not taking sides and not getting involved is an art that journalists have to matter. A dilemma over the blood donation. How many of you here the volunteer to donate the blood? This question wouldn't have drawn any attention in say an emergency hospital's setting, but it was unexpected at the press conference. The person asking the question was the central government minister who had just announced the series of humanitarian programs to mark the Prime Minister Narendra Modi the 70th birthday celebrations on September 17. The act of the blood donation, the blood is undoubtedly noble as it helps to save lives. The most blood donors do this voluntarily, but for the journalists sitting there, the question suddenly threw up a dilemma. We were there to the report to the program being announced, not voluntarily to participate in them. Some of us wondered how much involvement with the story is too much. Would we become the part of knew that we were reporting, and that causes the demanding of the journalists switch a role which reporters to someone involved in the story. The tussle between the professional ethics and empathy to these categories are not mutually exclusive is something journalists face with every story. Okay, we will discuss after this what is going on. The Eastern Economic Forum and India's Balancing Act. The Eastern Economic Forum and the India's Balancing Act. What are the benefits of investigation? The Russian Far East, which all countries are currently investing in the region. The very good matters there. Tamil Nadu new breakfast scheme in schools. How has the history of the idea of nutrition in school scheme, the progress so far. It is very good if the Tamil Nadu government implement this properly. It will give the lot of very excellent results to that state. We will see. Walking up to the writer, know your English. Nothing to hide in Congress, the presidential poll says ministry. New president can appointed state chiefs as per the resolution by the PCC delegates. Goa Congress legislature party merged with BJP. Sen militancy says Azad at Kashmir rally. Jammu and Kashmir should see the death anymore. Hemant Soren wants clarity from the governor. CPI hits out the Congress government for ban up Sukma March. When Rahul is on Yatra, why not us? Allahabad SC rejects AMU students' plea on police action. The students enter universities for the purpose of education. Devoted to the Jan Suraj Drive, Prashant Kishore. Prominent madrasa in UP surveyed by the officials. Islamic Institute was established in 1898. Why can't economic the criteria be used for the quota? Asks SC. Constitution at the bench here the petitions against amendments. Aim is conciliation with all armed groups in NE. Delay in PMAYG scheme to invite the penalty. Plea to raise the entertainment age of judges. Plea to raise retirement age of judges. The Pratap, the power elected the chairman of Audit Bureau of the Circulations. Yatra started to break out the silence. The Congress, why is Yatra started to break Gout's silence? The Congress, why is Gout silent in inflation? Jairam. The Congress on Thursday attacked the center over the wholesale prices based on inflation remaining in double digits for the 17 months and said the Bharat Jodo Yatra has started to break the government silence on inflation. The wholesale prices based on the inflation is to a 11 months low of 12.41% in August and after softening the prices of the manufactured and the fuel products even as food items remained expensive. Although the wholesale prices index WPI based on inflation declined for the three consecutive the months in August in retirement remained in double digit for 17 months beginning April last year. The inflation was 13.93% in July and 11.64% in August last year. Why is the Modi government silent on inflation? Congress General Secretary Jairam Ramesh said in a tweet, Bharat Jodo Yatra has been started to break this silence, Mr. Ramesh said. Yes, this is 100% right. 100% central government should concentrate on this inflation. It has become very very laborious to the poor people. That is why it should this inflation should be concentrated by the central government. Pratap Pawar elected the chairman of the Audit Bureau of Circulations. Srinivasan K. Swami was elected the deputy chairman. Breakfast scheme should be counted as a freebies, charity or gift. Students learn comfortably, and with the enthusiasm once hunger is satiated. Good thought. Very good. Modi in Samarkand for the Shanghai Cooperation Organization meeting. Law Minister press for fast track court. No separate domicile for a state, says AC. Former bureaucrats seek action against app. They send the complaint to poll panel chief. 6 held for rape, murder and of the Dalit sisters. NIA arrested 3 more in heroin seizures case. It was seized in Mudra Port last year. SC panel issues notice to UP Gout. Six held for rape, murder of Dalit sisters. Hathras repeatedly says opposition blaming BJP Gout. 6 persons have been arrested on charge of the rape and the murder of the 2 minor Dalit sisters who were found hanging from a tree in a Lakhimpur Kheri district in Uttar Pradesh on Wednesday. Addressing a press conference Lakhimpur Kheri Superintendent of Police Sanjeev Suman said on Wednesday the girls were coaxed and taken to the farm and both were sexually abused. 2 accused have confessed to having a forcefully sexually relationship with the girls. The police have also registered a case under the section 302, 323, 452, 376 and 3/4 of the POCSO Act. In Lucknow, Additional Director General Police Law and Order, the Prashant Kumar said all the 6 accused, namely Junaid, Sohail, Chot, Afizar, Rahman, Karimuddin and Chotu have been arrested. A 315 bore pistol, 2 live cartridges and an empty cell have been recovered from the main accused Junaid's son. What is this? A 354 bore pistol, the two live cartridges and an empty cell have been recovered from the main accused Junaid's son. The family of the deceased who were reluctantly to perform the last rites related after getting assurance of the financial help and other aid from the UP government. The post-mortem was videographed and the bodies were handed over the families for the last rites. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has also instructed the officials to provide the 25 lakhs, a house and the farming land and the victim's family in the case. The administration has also agreed for the trial of the case in the fast track court. In the aftermath of the incident, opposition parties trained their guns on the ruling BJP government, alleging that the killing of the 2 Dalit girls was a repeated of Hathras ki Beti episode. It was on September 14, 2020 that the 19 years old Dalit girl was gang raped and as assaulted in the Hathras district of the Uttar Pradesh. She died later. The heartbreaking incident in Lakhimpur carry his discussion everywhere, any type of the condemnation for such a heinous crime in less. In Uttar Pradesh, criminals are moving fearlessly because the priorities of the government are wrong. Bahujan Samaj Party, the President Mayawati wrote on Twitter, former Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister and the Samajwadi Party President Akhilesh Yadav said, the killing is a heinous repeated of the Hathras ki Beti murder. The police atrocities on the Dalit sisters and the daughters and the poor are not stopping under the BJP rule. The police are lynching innocents by the implementing them in the false cases, which while those who commit the crime after fearless. The Congress leader, the Rahul Gandhi, hit out the BJP and said the women's security cannot be expected from this facilitating the release of the pistas. The kidnapping and the murder of the two minor Dalit sisters in Lakhimpur in broad daylight is a every disturbing incident. The women's safety they cannot be expected from this facilitating the release of the rapists and welcoming them. The Mr. Gandhi said in the reference to 11 convicts in the Bilkis Bano, the gang rape being released the last month under the Gujarat government's remission policy. The Lok Sabha murder and Lok Sabha member and the Trinamool Congress, the leader Kakoli Dasidar questioned the silence of the Narendra National Commission for the Women, NCW, and criticized the law and order situations, expressed this condolence to the family of the Commission, the party of the Intelligence General Secretary tweeted this heinous the crime expected to the hollowness of the Prime Minister's Nari Shakti slogans. Even children are not safe in Yogi Adityanath's Hindu Raj shameful. Yes, నరేంద్ర మోడీ మాట్లాడుతూ స్త్రీలకు చాలా ఇబ్బంది జరుగుతుంది భారతదేశంలో, చాలామంది స్త్రీలను అవమానపరుస్తూ మాట్లాడుతున్నారని స్లోగన్లు చేసి మొన్న 15th ఆగస్టు రోజు ఇండిపెండెన్స్ రోజు నరేంద్ర మోడీ మాట్లాడుతూ ఎంతో ఇబ్బంది కలుగుతుంది నాకని ప్రగల్భాలుగినటువంటి నరేంద్ర మోడీ ఇప్పుడు ఇలాంటి దళిత ఉమెన్స్ చంపుతున్నప్పుడు ఇద్దరు సిస్టర్స్ అంటే అది కూడా బీజేపీ పార్టీ రూలింగ్లో ఉన్నటువంటి ఉత్తరప్రదేశ్లో ఆదిత్యనాథ్ ముఖ్యమంత్రిగా ఉంటే అక్కడ